Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Ginger Fox here, and we are going to get into some Desire in the Coral Book 2. This is Chapter 3, Homeward Bound. With Dubricker staying at Edgewater, will you be constantly surrounded, or will you be able to figure out a plan? Get into this, shall we? So I still have the volume turned off. Yeah, I do. Okay, make sure. Okay. Book 2, Chapter 3, Homeward Bound. Later that afternoon, you and Briar fold your clothes with half-hearted effort. You start to smooth over a crease in one of your dresses. Crease, I don't know what's that. Crease in one of your dresses, but throw it down onto your bed. This is useless. The longer we take to pack, the more we delay getting to Edgewater. You upend all the folded dresses, scattered them across your bed. Claire! I'm only trying to buy time. I feel so bad. Briar rolls her eyes, and you both start refolding your dresses. Edgewater used to bring me such joy, but with the Duke there, you both shudder. The Countess is demanding enough. I can't shake from my mind how awful Duke Richards will be. I just know he's going to treat other servants poorly. Not only that, but I'll be forced to. And every lunch and every tea, how am I to sit by his side and play nice, let alone marry him? You crumble onto your bed and Briar flops down next to you. My life has complicated tenfold since coming to Edgewater. Life was so simple in Grovershire, void of titles and status hungry gentlefolk. Sometimes I wish I could race back and make believe as if I'd never left. I know what you mean. Briar pops up from your bed, wearing a mischievous smile. Who's to say we can't? Claire, you don't have to accept the marriage or the estate right now. What are you playing at? Wouldn't it be nice to take things over in a familiar cottage? And buy a bit of time? You can't be serious about going back to Grovershire. We could visit with my mother and go to the Harvest Festival just around the corner. Best of all, there wouldn't be a single Duke in sight. Oh, Claire, it'd be amazing. Briar danced the most convincing pout she could manage. Won't you honor me? Yes, I'm dying to visit. You leap off the bed and Briar grills excitedly. It's the perfect plan to buy time. I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. But how are we going to slip away unnoticed? You pop your head into the hallway and see Mr. Woods and a few other servants milling about. You turn back to Briar. I'd sooner squeeze water from a stone than make a clean escape. You forget you've the good fortune of a servant's knowledge at your fingertips. For example, Mr. Woods should walk past your rooms on his way to the parlor right about now. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch sight of Mr. Woods hustling past your door. You've truly fixed your eyes on him. That's far beside the point. We run this townhouse like a well-oiled machine. I can give you instructions to sneak out properly, and I'll meet you at the stables. Briar looks you over for a moment and frowns. Do I have a breakfast on my dress? No, you've a dress on your dress. It'd be far easier to leave if you were disguised. Just a moment. Briar slips into the hall and returns moments later with a top hat, trouser, a pair of spectacles, and a jacket. Briar, is this one of Mr. McAllister's riding outfits? No. Maybe. Right. So it is. But it's an old one that he never wears anymore. You scamp. How you do know where his clothes are kept? How do you know where his clothes are kept, is what they're trying to say. Hush now. Put it on. You step into your closet and try on the riding outfit. You come out to show Briar and she doubles over and giggles. You look like a proper gentleman, sneaking past everyone and certain to be a hoot. Is certain to be a hoot. Do I have enough? Fuck, I don't. Are you joking? No. I like that outfit though, not gonna lie. I'd rather only suffer the consequences of being caught mid-flight in my own clothing. Fair enough. Briar sets a stack of clothes down in her suitcase. You're not going to return them? It's so I have something to remember him by. Oh, you roll your eyes at her. This is your last chance. I don't have any diamonds enough for it. It's sad. Now, how am I to escape? First, sneak your way into the parlor. Hide behind the settee. Next, go to the kitchens. Be sure to hide in the corner. Cut through the dining room and sneak behind one of the parlors. After clearing the dining room, you should be able to sneak to the courtyard with ease. Simple enough. Briar pokes her head into the hall, scanning for eyes that would recognize you. The coast is clear. Now's your chance. I'll meet you at the stables. Here goes nothing. You peek your head through the door frame and rush downstairs to the parlor, where Mr. Woods is changing out the flowers. I wonder if Briar would like these. You sink down and creep behind the settee as Mr. Woods has his back to you. Phew. You crouch until you hear Mr. Woods' footsteps start to echo out of the room. Now's my chance. You pop up from behind the settle and make a beeline for the kitchen. You run through the doors of the kitchen only to see it a mess. Flour coats the floor and a broken egg oozes across the counter. What on earth happened here? Then you see Miss Sutton rummaging around a cupboard and mumbling to herself. I can't believe I had to come all the way back here to fetch my serving spoons. I might as well reward myself with some sweets while I'm here now. Where did the cook put them? Oh, bother. The sweets are in the jar at the very top. If only I'd been my time reminiscing tall men this season. You shuffle into the far corner of the kitchen and tuck yourself away in the shadows. Made it. Almost there. You fix your eyes on the doorway for the dining room, waiting for Miss Sutton to duck her head inside the cupboard once more. This is useless. From the corner of your eye, you see her shoulders slump as she reaches out of your vision. You sprint for the dining room door. You stumble into the dining room where Duke Richards is smoking a cigar with his foot up on the tablecloth. Who knew it would be this easy all along? I won't go down without a fight. As he closes his eyes and takes a long drag of his cigar. You slink behind the parlor with ease. Who? Who goes there? You hold your breath as you hear the Duke stand and watch his shadow creep closer and closer to the parlor. He lingers for a moment, then grumbles and retakes his seat. Must have been the wind. You wait until he takes another long drag of his cigar and make a break for the courtyard. Your jolt sends a whoosh of air towards the Duke. The servants must be leaving doors open. Carrington servants would never. You catch the end of his grumbling as you step into the courtyard, where Countess Harita is taking her tea. Lady Claire! Wonderful. The Countess looked you over carefully and narrowed her eyes. What are you getting up to now? I'm just taking a walk. Don't lie to me, girl. You're running away. I can smell it on you. It would be delicious gossip, but if I tattled on you, I spoil all the fun for myself. How am I to believe you won't rush inside and expose me? For as much as others sing praises over your wits, you certainly don't seem to use them. I only use my wits with those I find equally matched. The Countess lets loose a sharp huff. Don't get smart with me. Your disappearance will leave Duke Richards absolutely rattled. He's certain to let something slip. The longer I'm away, the more distracted he'll be. The rumors will practically spread themselves, and everyone will see just how capable I am of running Edgewater myself. Me, Miss McCaster. Sure, you can continue to think that. I'll cover for you as long as I can. If you ride fast enough, you should be able to evade any search party. Now hurry along. I won't have you mucking up my plans again. You rush to the stables and heave open the doors to reveal familiar faces. Claire, you gave me such a fright. Briar runs over and wraps you into a frantic hug. I was set to come in after you. Thank you both for your votes of confidence. Oh, I'm so glad to see your faces after all that. The horses are dressed and the saddles are all packed. We can leave right this moment if you wish. We? You look around you and see 3 horses prepared to ride. I'm joining you. I've a shortcut that should get us there no later than sunrise. Thank heavens, the only road we know of is at least a day and a half's ride. Briar and I are lucky to have you as our guide. Aye, my lady. Right then, you best leave before anyone catches a whiff of us missing. You plant a confident foot in the stirrup and swing your leg over the saddle with ease. Your caravan leaves the stables at a slow trot to avoid attention. As you leave the city, you squeeze your legs a few times to pick your horse's gait up to a steady clatter, or I think it was or something. You glance at Mr. Harper, who's fallen quiet. You trace his gaze to see he's looking back at London. Mr. Harper, what's gotten a hold of you? I don't know if I'll be allowed to Edgewater ever again. Don't say such things. I think he's right. But it can't be true. Even with Duchess as my title, Duke Richards will have all the control. Aye, my lady. Why ever would you join us if you knew what fate befell you? Mr. Harper. We could have found our way. Mr. Harper, please, I don't want your pity. Mr. Harper smiles, but doesn't quite reach his eyes. Is there something else in your mind, Mr. Harper? Well, there's a pond I used to take refuge at. It's along a scenic route we could take. It would hardly delay our journey, and it's the bluest waters in all of England. Oh, all of England, you say? Aye, this will be my last chance to see it. I love your company. Claire, can we please? I've never seen Mr. Harper so low. We must lift his spirits. I need more diamonds, though. I feel bad. Sorry, I gotta do this. You gaze down the road ahead of you. As lovely as that sounds, Mr. Harper, I'm eager to get to Grovershire. As you say, my lady, we shan't waste a moment. As you ride hard for Grovershire, dusk quickly turns to night and rain starts to pour. The three of you approach a thicket of trees when you hear a noise nearby and glimpse a shadow dart between the trees. You slow your horse down. What was that? Probably it's the rain. We should press forward. In a moment, I swear I saw something. You slide off your horse and carefully approach a nearby tree, and a looming figure pops out from behind. Going somewhere, love? Ah! You begin backing out and retreating towards the horse when another highwayman jumps out. Well, aren't you a pretty little lady? Round them up. Lady Claire! You look around and realize you're completely surrounded by a group of highwaymen. Mr. Harper leaps off his horse and unleashes his sword. Stay alert, I'll take care of them. The sky darkens further and you hear a rumbling in the distance as it starts to rain harder. You see raindrops bounce off the highwaymen's swords as they unsheath them. Get away, you naps. Claire, I don't know what to do. I'm too frightened to move. We have to distract them somehow. Mr. Harper turns to you with searching eyes. Or boost Mr. Harper's courage. Mr. Harper's chest broadens as he hears your encouragement. You really think you'll get out of here alive, eh? I could say the same to you. Mr. Harper confidently knocks the man's sword out of his hand in one smooth motion. You watch as the highwayman's sword flies through the air and clatters down in front of your horse. You cat, I'll end you. The highwayman lurches for his sword, and without a second thought, you burst forward and race into it. Not on my watch, sir. You stomp your feet down on the sword, blocking it from the highwayman's grasp. The weapon glimmers in the moonlight, and in its reflection you see the rest of the highwaymen coming for Mr. Harper. Claire, help! I need you! Fend off the highwaymen alongside Mr. Harper in this exclusive sword fighting scene. I don't have enough diamonds, bro! As the highwaymen turn for Mr. Harper, you kick the sword over in his direction. He swoops down and grips the weapon firmly in his other hand as it clatters at his feet. Mr. Harper! You're a godsend. Put your trust in Mr. Harper to fend off the attackers. Be careful, Mr. Harper. A highwayman swings his sword at Mr. Harper, who dodges the blow as he picks up the extra sword with both hilts in hand. He fends the man off. Get back and stay back. Mr. Harper flashes his weapon at the men, wielding them in large, intimidating circles. We're not done with you. The man lunges towards Mr. Harper. Mr. Harper slashes his pant leg. Ah! No, you don't. Yes, I do. Mr. Harper lunges for another man, nicking his arm. Ow! Back, all of you. The group of highwaymen flee. You hear hoof prints fading into the distance. Lady Claire, are you injured? Mr. Harper rushes to your side. I was already picturing a life with one less limb. We owe you our lives. The Navy taught me well. No wonder you were able to survive a war. Mr. Harper wrapped you and Briar in a tight hug. I'll never leave your sides. I can't bear to think what would have taken place in my absence. Lest away before anything else pops out of the trees. You turn to your horse, but a piece of parchment caught haphazardly in the fence catches your eyes. What's this doing here? Claire, what is that? We really should get... Listen to this. Common folk of the country, are you truly happy to sit idly by working day in and day out while the Prince Regent sits on his royal arse and racks up debts that could keep a village afloat for years? The man is good for strewing lavish balls for the wealthy and nothing else. He is an embarrassment to our country. I challenge you, for I know you agree. Will you do in your grievances, or do you do what is just and fight for England's good name? That seal at the bottom, I think I've seen it before. I'll hold on to this. I have a feeling it could be useful. Cool. You can go with a handwritten pamphlet. Come now, we don't want to run into any more highwaymen. The three of you mount your horses. You ride harder than ever before, desperate for the comfort and safety of Groveshire. After a long night's ride, the sunrise brings with it clear skies and a familiar landscape. It's right out of a storybook. What a sight for sore eyes. Claire, we're home. Awesome. Now that you're back in Groveshire, will you be able to devise a plan while you're away, or will the Duke catch you in your tracks? I hope he doesn't. That was awesome. Watch his ad. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. As always, stay safe and take care. Love you all. Bye bye.